Hello, this is Wildsunne Art Studio. My name is Robinsunne. Please do share, subscribe, comment, and like this video if you like this video. And thank you. I hope you will. This is, I don't know, just wildly fun. I can't help myself. So I have been making zines, right? And they don't have much writing in them at the moment. I've just been making and making and making zines, trying to sort of figure out how they work and how I can please myself aesthetically, you know, the questions that come up, the artistic questions. So just as a brief review, this is the structure of the book, and you'll notice there's a pocket in that second page, and the third page also has a pocket. It's up here, right there, and the fourth page has a pocket again on the side, and then there's the last page. So the way that that gets made is you take a piece of paper and you fold it in half, and then each of the halves in half, and then you fold it in half the other way, the hot dog way, and so you end up with all these creases. And for me, when I get to the cutting stage, I like to cut a T cut, letter T, and then I can fold that to the front and this to the back, and then front and back and front like an accordion, and then back and front. And I end up with this, well, it ends up being 10 pages if you count the front cover and the back cover. So there's that. So I think last time I showed you how to make, these were the originals. This was my original. You'll notice that if you fold this in half, this bottom half has to be readable from this direction, and if you fold it the other way, then this has to be legible from this direction. So one side faces this way and this side faces that way. And then I made a T-cut in that, but I taped them with some washi tape together because I wanted to print them at Staples. So I ended up with this page, and this page. Now you may notice that the colors are a bit different, and that this page, you can actually see that flash right there. This is like a silver cardstock from Michael's, and this is how it photocopied, which you don't get. You get a little flash just because this paper is shiny, but not the real flash of the paper. So it was a clever idea, but I don't think I'd use this paper again because it just comes out as sort of a tan color and a gray color, not a gold color and a silver color. So that was interesting. So if I fold this book front and back and front and back like I did, I have this lovely book. And let's go over how to glue it to make this a real pocket and not just a gaping hole. So we take our glue. This in here is Elmer's glue. I know it's in the bottle for art glitter. But art glitter is a pretty strong glue. It's made for gluing glitter, which is plastic. So the glue is actually pretty gummy and strong. And when I'm gluing paper, I don't need anything that strong. So I ended up buying 2 bottles, and one is art glitter, and it has the art glitter glue, and that's in that drawer over there. And this one that's all kind of messed up and has this little Velcro dot to keep my pin for up there, just has Elmer's glue, and I just refill it from my gallon jug. Okay, so here's the book, the way it's folded. If I open this up, this is the spine, and I glue along the spine, and then I glue along what is the bottom edge of the book, and then I close that back up again. And wait a minute. Oh, and you know what would be clever to do is to get out my circle punch and actually do the punches for the pockets before I glue them in. So this is going to be a top pocket, and I don't want to get it where the word is. There. Hope you can see that. And this one is going to end up smushing into the paper cut. See, I'm trying to put that in the center from my perspective. And maybe this is really shiny paper that they use at Staples. I think it takes the color better with their big laser printers. So that's cool for them. I actually like, oh dear, what a mess. What a mess. I don't know why it works upside down, but it doesn't work right side up. What a silly thing. Oh, I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. Okay. So there's one. Now if we're going to glue this pocket, I have to open it up like this, and again I'm going to glue the spine and glue the bottom. Come on, you little glue. And then very carefully we'll close that up again. While I'm waiting for that to glue, let's talk about, on this second silver page, I made some cards with tabs in them that will fit inside the book, I hope. So, I have a hunch that I made these cards a smidgen too big. So what I'm doing is cutting just inside the line that I traced. So that the finished card will be a little smaller, A, and B will be, won't have the black line showing. So that will be helpful. All right, that pocket must have glued. So let's glue this pocket. And again, I'm going to glue the spine and the bottom. Close that up, press that down for a sec. And the other thing I made besides these 3 cards was a front cover and a back cover. I think you'll remember this is a book of affirmations. So I decided to put just the I am part of the affirmation on the front. And I just had the 6th anniversary of my clear scan last week. So I Am Magic is the back cover. So I'm going to glue this onto here, to this front cover. I actually could have cut it a little bit bigger. Maybe when I'm done, I will go over it with some ink. And I hope the ink actually holds on a page like this. I mean, this paper is so shiny and slippery. If it doesn't, I could maybe use some gold marker or something. I'll figure that out. Let's see if I can make it so that my chest of drawers does not fall over. Let's use black. This is black soot. I didn't have another dauber, so I used some black thread as my dauber. Vaguely ridiculous, but yeah, not really, but I can go over that with I can go over that with a black pen. I don't know if I really showed you what I'm seeing, but the ink dauber caught the very edge right here, and it caught the edge of this top piece that I glued on, but there's just a little piece right in there. Can you see the white line? That's a total drag. So I think I can use a Sharpie pen. That has a fair amount of juice on it. Actually, yes, that works. And I think I just needed it there, so I'm not even going to press my luck. I think that's good enough. And I will maybe keep the black line on this back cover because it seems to need that extra amount of space. So I've been thinking that it might be kind of fun to maybe offer some of these zines. Now, is that going to be a lot too big? Yes, yes it is. Quite a bit too big. All right, so that didn't work. Maybe the front page is just bigger. I folded it imperfectly somehow, and the front page is... All right, so I do need the width, but I didn't need the height. I think that looks okay. You can see the lines on the vertical edges, but not on the horizontal bend. I think it works. Okay, let's see if this glue is still working. Yes, sorry. I started to say, I was hoping to offer these in my Etsy shop, but I'm really not pleased enough with this design. But the more I just keep making zines, whether I think they work or they don't, the more I learn about what I think is beautiful. Like this right here, where on the gold original, see how the sort of goldeny paint on the top, yeah, you can see that it kind of cracks, and you can see the white paper underneath. That's not very beautiful to me. So that's a thing that I need to know. I can use regular cardstock, but that fancy goldeny stuff, first of all, the gold doesn't come through the copy or print very well. And second of all, the paper cracks and it leaves these white marks even on the photocopy. So that's a drag. And that's where the little tag goes. I love my body. I am good. I am enough. I am beautiful. I'm kind. I am beloved. I have enough. I am strong. I am magic. Oops. I hope you saw all that. This is a really pretty one. And the I am beautiful one is really pretty to me too. I mean, they're all kind of cool. This is the one that seems like a Chinese chrysanthemum. I like this too. I have enough. So, yeah, here we go. I have two more to cut out, which I will cut out, two more tabs, which I will cut out off camera, and I'll just keep making, and I'll let you know when I have a design that I think is so workable and so easy that I could share it with you on Etsy, which would be really fun, don't you think? Especially a little affirmation zine like this one. So I hope you know how glorious and wonderful you are, and how important all of us are important. All of us have different ideas. We grew up in different places in different ways, and even if every single one of us was a scientist, we'd be a different kind of scientist. If we were all artists, we'd be different kinds of artists. And so all of us are really hugely important, and you are wonderful, and I hope you know that about yourself. I hope we all know that about ourselves. I hope that you have a very good week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.